All right, party people, well, good afternoon. This is Aaron Webb of the Legacy Builders community. Glad to be back here. My wife and I spent some great time ministering to the youth last week in Pennsylvania, Mechanicsburg at Messiah University. So as you know, there was no Legacy Builders Masterclass last week, but that's okay. We're back in action. It's so good to be back and to be in the mix. So I'm going to pray us in. I'm ready to get started. I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to pray and jump right into the wonderful content we have in store. We're going to be learning about upsells and cross-selling using automation marketing systems. So we're going to be talking about how to really go further in your offer. This is almost like offer advancement masterclass today, how to really go further than just your normal offer. So let's go ahead and get started with a word of prayer. Lord Jesus, as always, we thank you for another opportunity to minister to those who are in this group, those who are watching the replay, and those who may even watch this a few years from now. Thank you that we always lift up your righteous and your holy name. And as we're in the content masterclass today, I pray that you would lead me, guide me, and direct me into all truth. As I explain the content, I pray that it will be in a manner for those who don't understand upsells, that they'll be able to see how that can add value to their coaching, to their consulting businesses. I pray for clarity, for peace, for those who are in here that may be joining us for the first time, that they would realize that it's so important to always add value in their services. And so I pray that you would lead me, Lord, into the ways that you need me to show the content. Let the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be acceptable in your sight. Even though I'm presenting natural content, let it still be pleasing unto you so that everything can be done for your glory. Holy Spirit, have your will and have your way. In Jesus' name, amen. Okay. So when it comes to automation, upselling, and cross-selling, I want us to really make sure we see that there's a difference between just having an offer and doing upsells. And today we're going to talk about how to effectively do so through automation marketing techniques. And as you know already, when we talk about automation marketing techniques, we're not just talking about normal, answering emails and making sure you have the chat bot on the right side of the screen. We're going deeper than that because this is Q3. Someone reminded me today in another presentation, a great buddy of mine, his name is David Richardson of BEF. BEF, I hope you're listening. I want to let you all know that we're in the money-making quarter. We are. He reminded me of that. I said, yeah, he's right. This is the money-making quarter. And I know for us, it's been a slower Q3 than usual. It's okay. June was excellent. We have a bunch of opportunities that came in over the last few days. So I'm excited about the ending of July. But Q3 just started, so it's still not too late to make an impact on your business. And I wanted to introduce this topic of upselling and cross-selling because the benefits of upsells will actually help you to scale. The benefits and the opportunity for you to upsell will help you know how to scale. And when it comes to automations and when it comes to implementation of these upsells, it's very key to make sure that you're enhancing and that you're not just making something up that you can do, right? So, for instance, we all know that there's burgers sold at McDonald's. They have the Big Mac, right? So the upsell to a Big Mac is to be able to get two of them for the price of one. Or if you get two Big Macs, you also get milkshake. If you get the milkshake, the upsell, okay, you got the Big Macs, you got the milkshakes. Also, you get a coupon for your next visit. That's an upsell, right? So I'm giving you or I'm enhancing more value to my current offer than just giving you the Big Mac. So we're going to really talk about that in terms of upselling and cross-selling. Cross-selling is more the vertical way, the horizontal way of complementing what you already have, okay? So let's go ahead and jump in to why this is important, because if you don't upsell, this is one of those missed growth opportunities. And many of us have a level of offering or a service, but it has not enhanced our business, meaning we haven't taken it to the next level of maybe doing an upsell. We haven't really effectively taken what service we have done for 5 years and stacked the value. Remember, that's always one of my quotes in terms of stacking the value. Upselling is stacking the value. And one of the pain points here that we're going to address today is not only missed opportunities, but the lack of an actual system or approach. In our group right now, if you have been noticing, we have We call it a honeypot. But what it does is it shows you that we don't just have the legacy value system. We have another offering in place, which is our social media automation. That social media automation is going to be done for you so you can have posts. Because I know our time is valuable. Most of us are not aware of the type of post to do. So why not have someone on our team do it for you, right? It's a system. Our team has been doing this for 7 years. You know about my social media dynamic team with Lorette and Alicia, and they've done an excellent job with our clients. However, you may be wondering, can that be done for me? Can that be done for my coaching, my consultant? The answer is yes, it can be done, but you got to have a system, right? You have to have the system that identifies with your offer and it takes it to the next level with these upsells we're going to go over today. So let's address that growth opportunity pain point because we don't want you to miss out on opportunities. We got too many people that need your attention. You have a lot of different problems that need to be addressed within your sphere of influence. So let's talk about upselling. Here's the definition. I'm gonna read it verbatim. This is one of those where I want to read verbatim. You know, I don't do this often, but it says to offer premium services and enhance current offerings. Remember I was saying enhance earlier? Here it is. Enhance current offerings with advanced training sessions on exclusive content. So when you think of upsell, think of premium services. Premium services are not just a normal, here you go, hope you enjoy it. No, I want to take you to the next level of solving your problem. I want to enhance what you're getting. I want to go to the next level so that you don't keep having this problem again. That's the advanced training that we're talking about, that upsell. And I mean, most of us, including myself, have been on affiliate marketing websites or software, especially software. Let me give you a good example here. And you go to the OTO. The OTO is that upsell, right? That next offer, that one-time offer, right? That's what OTO stands for, one-time offer. That's really an upsell. And some of these programs or softwares, they have 5 of them. Why do they have 5 of them? Because they have positioned themselves that if you just purchase the one, you're not getting the whole thing. You're only getting the base, right? Now, some of them do it deceptively, which is not good. We do not do that here because with our legacy value system, you get everything at once and you get it in stages. So it's not like you got to go to the next page. And no, we don't do that, at least with the legacy value system. We don't do that. But with other offerings, we will because we want you to get so much advanced training so that you're getting the fullness of the system. So those affiliate marketing programs that have OTO, first page, all the way to third page, they lower the price if it's a discount. Let's say the first OTO has a price of $197. And most of us have seen this. And you go to that first OTO, half is on the next page. Like, wait, don't miss this. We're now charged $97 instead of $197 because they really want you to take part of that one-time offer. So that's an upsell. What is a cross-sell? Cross-selling is suggesting complementary services and creating attractive bundles with various offerings at discounted rates. So cross-selling is complementary services and putting it in a bundle versus doing a one-time offer. So upselling is like that one-time offer. Cross-selling is what you can add at a discounted rate to your current offer, okay? So the cross-selling would be the legacy value system along with this, that, and the third, social media, YouTube, audit, blog posting. Those are cross-selling versus the upsell. If you get the legacy value system, you'll also, one-time offer, you get a one-on-one consultation. And that one-on-one consultation will do these type of things for your business. Okay, after that one, okay, we're not done yet. Now we want to upsell you on this. That's an upsell, right? So cross-selling and upselling are just slightly different, but I want us to get that so that when we go through our process of automation, you'll see how this works in a funnel, because that's really the solution here to that problem is making sure that in your funnel, you have not just your offer, but you have some upselling going on. You have your cross-selling techniques in play. And we all know what funnels are. We know we've talked about this ad nauseum. What are they? They're assets that allows people to see workflows in action, right? They're landing pages or assets that allows individuals to see workflows in action. They're strategically placed online so that you can continue to go to the next step of an offer or service. That's what a funnel page is. Okay? Now, when it comes to the benefits, what are the benefits of doing upsells, right? Because we've seen them. Do they really work? They sure do, because they increase revenue. What if I was to tell you, if you're offering something at $3,000 and you were to sell it to 10 people, you could actually double that by just upselling something else, right? Because those same 30 people, those same people that bought at 3,000, they're most likely to say, okay, you know what else you got? So it increases your revenue by upselling them on something else other than your main staple product of 3,000. Those 10 people, I was trying to do the math. So let's say those 10 people take part of your upsell, which is an extra $4.99. Let's say 5 people took part of it instead of the other 5. That's $2,500. $2,500. Now, imagine doing that for every offer, for every webinar that you upsell. That's increasing revenue, because you got to stack that value so that you can stack your services. You got to stack your value. Stack that value, y'all, so you can see the stacking of your services, because our enhanced client satisfaction is one of the next benefits that I'll talk about. We want our clients to be satisfied with their purchase. You ever went to a store and you bought something, even online, on Amazon, and you got it, you were all hyped, you was excited, and all of a sudden it's like, I got this, I got excited about this, I got to get something else, right? You weren't satisfied, so you got something else. Most clients that purchase your services, they're not going to be satisfied until they see the delivery and results for themselves. And that's why, I know this is a little deep, we should not be satisfied with that client's results until they see results. We shouldn't be satisfied when we get the sale. We should be satisfied when they see results. Whenever I build a website for someone and they see, hey, this is beautiful, it's great, and then they actually have someone leave a review, that's when I'm satisfied, because now they're seeing their problem solved and that client is now satisfied with the results. Same thing with you as coaches. If you've given one of your students an assignment to do as a coach and they went through a process of worksheets or a one-on-one session, as you're giving them homework or if you're giving them a task to do, when they complete it and they've seen the results in their own lives, that's satisfaction. So that's what we want to do, is be able to enhance our client satisfaction with upsells. And it leads to stronger client relationships. That's a good segue. Our clients are not numbers. Our growth partners are not numbers. Our growth partners are actual people. We are demonstrating relationships. In the legacy value system, you all have heard this before. We build, we establish relationships, and we focus on sales and revenue. We got to create strong relationships when we upsell, because some of us, we want them to be a client for life, especially if you're a life coach. You do actually want them to be a client for you for a long period of time. Unlike some of us who are, in the marketing space or automation marketing, I actually don't have to have a client with me for 10 years, 15 years. It's okay, because for the most part, I have to upsell them and making sure they see, okay, you know what? We've solved this issue with the website. We've solved this issue with social media. Have you considered this chatbot? Have you considered this solution? Because eventually we're building a legacy. I want to help build legacies for all of us in our group. All 50 of you all in our group, I want us to help build legacies, okay? When it comes to building that legacy, as a matter of fact, how does leaving a legacy relate to upselling? Well, I mentioned earlier that you don't want to be deceiving when it comes to upsells. If you really have something that can enhance by advanced training that product or service, do it. If you have a cross-selling product that you are implementing inside of your service, do that too. Have integrity, right? Because that's all part of innovation. We want to make sure that we are equipping ourselves with innovation and not staying on the surface, because there's always someone doing something that's competitive, and we got to make sure that we are above our competition. We don't want to be at our competition. We want to be above. What makes you different? You've heard me share this with you before, guys. As we're presenting our services, as we're on webinars, what makes us different is not saying the same things as someone It's you being you. It's you actually using your techniques that work for you, your systems, your coaching, not sounding like someone else, because everyone can follow Grant Cardone, everyone can follow Tony Robbins, but those who have followed you, God will place those people behind you so that they can be, your disciples in terms of naturally and spiritually. They can follow you as you follow Jesus Christ. So we want to make sure that we're leaving a legacy in this endeavor. And we want to also have sustainability. Long-term business growth is just that. We want to make sure that we're growing at a good rate over a period of time and not just staying on the surface level of our services, right? If you still have the same service, put it like this, I'm gonna keep it real with you. If you're still selling the same service the same way 10 years ago versus now, you haven't grown. There should be some sort of enhancement. I'm not saying you change who you are, or change who you are. You may have to have changed how you carry it out, because 10 years ago was different than now, right? We didn't have all of this artificial intelligence technology 10 years ago. We didn't. So if you're in that space of a coach, maybe you do have to implement some email nurturing sequences that go out. You may have to do a couple of extra webinars and have different offers. Compared to 10 years ago, maybe your one offer was enough, but not now. So we got to make sure that what we're doing is sustainable. And it shows leadership, right? Most of us in our group are leaders. We are legacy builders. Legacy builders are leaders. So if you're going to be a leader, you got to set the standard. Set the standard for your industry. If you're working with married couples, if you're working with churches or nonprofits, whatever business you have as a coach, you're a leader. You're a trendsetter. You're making a difference. And so what you're doing right now with your services to that next level, so that you don't miss out on growth opportunities, do some upsells, right? In your funnel, add another page in there. And if you need help doing it, let me know. Some of us haven't even DM'd me for help. I'm here to help you. I want you to have success with God and with me. So, I wouldn't leave you hanging. I got 5. In fact, it's a 5. No, I got 4 potential upsells for coaching, right? For coaches, we got 4 potential upsells that you can use. And then I'm going to leave the call. I keep these short and sweet, 20 minutes tops. If I have to go 30, I tell you in advance that this will probably be a longer one. First one, exclusive one-on-one coaching, right? Most of us are doing it as we speak. Some of us need to actually add it as an upsell, exclusive one-on-one, not just your normal process of your system, but exclusive, meaning it's more targeted and you have more value. So you're explaining something to that person that you wouldn't explain in a group, okay? Number 2, an advanced mastermind group. That's what we have right now. Those of us who join the group, and this is free content, right? When we come together, we learn from each other, right? That can be an upsell to invite people into the community, not just your system, but invite people to your group. I've advocated it here before. I haven't done it in a while, but most of us should be having groups. If you don't have a group of like-minded people who are in your coaching program, you're missing out on a wonderful community. You got to have a mastermind, people that they can learn from, get tools of the trade, be able to sharpen their swords, right? Because it's actually going to make them better. Another upsell, premium content, right? What does upsell mean? Premium, advanced training, right? You may have webinars from the past in a vault that you want them to have access to. Put that as an opportunity for them to be like, look, you'll be able to, if you sign up today, get access to 10 trainings on us that we've done already that haven't changed. That's premium content. People will pay for that. Speaking engagements, things where it's like, man, that was a good aha moment. That's what they want to see from you, is those upsells. Last but not least, retreats, workshops. I know this was a little bit extensive doing a retreat. It might get a little expensive. But if you do a retreat, have a retreat to where it's maybe once a year, where those leaders can actually take a rest and they can actually do some personal development within their businesses and not just always grinding on the business. We all need a break from our businesses. Maybe us can raise our hands to that. We need that break from our business from time to time, because you can get lost in the weeds and you can get lost in these shiny object syndrome workshops. And that's the next thing I need Well, are we working with what we got right now? Right? Are you working with what is not being used? You can work with something that's not being used because you blew off that digital dust. Let me use this software that I haven't even put the work yet. Let me use this ebook that it's like, man, I could have given that out for free. Use our tools, y'all. Those are upsells. Those are cross sales. Okay. So last but not least, as we go forward, just to recap what we talked about on today, we talked about upsells and cross sales. I've given you 4 examples of what those can be. I want us to go back in our offers. I want us to really see how can we advance them? How can we make them better, right? How can we establish lead magnets, right? What are lead magnets? Going on some bonus content for you right now. Lead magnets are different structures that pull in people not just on your offer. So they're basically different things that pull people in or metrics to where it's beyond just your offer. It's causing them to stay with you. Those are what lead magnets are. They're causing people to stay with you. So a lead magnet can be a training you did. All they got to do is pay $5. That's a lead magnet because now they're wanting more content from you and you left this trail of breadcrumbs so that you can continue to leave a legacy. Okay? So those are the next steps. I want you to go forward and go through your offers, go through your current offers, see how you can add more value. If you need help with designing the landing page or the funnel, let me know. I will gladly do a one-on-one session with you for free. I want you to take action. I want you to be able to see that this is truly how we're able to build legacies. We're able to know what we're doing. We're able to add more value, and we're able to make a difference in our communities. My name is Aaron Webb. I'm signing off. Hope you have a great day. See you on the next one. We're back and better than ever.